So when the spacecrafts come back to Earth and traverse the stratosphere into the atmosphere, before that point, maybe it was very cold. The skin of it, because the moon's temperature is below freezing. How much heat is there in empty space? Most of that time you're in empty space. Now I've heard this story about the spacecraft heating up and burning. If the heat shields are not there, it will burn. I think the heat shields are there actually so that the propellant that's burning doesn't damage the craft. Be it what it is. Now we know that if your heart stops beating and your brain go dead within a certain amount of time, 20-30 minutes or so, right? We know that there's something called carbon monoxide poisoning. Now these astronauts were out there for 10 days. And what sort of environment? Now the spacecraft itself inside could have had germs. Now the fact that they would not be experiencing gravity for a while and would cause other things too. Plus a shock to the system, to the body, to the anatomy for not traveling at that speed before. Anyway, that said, when we're on Earth in a vehicle, we're experiencing G-force as well as momentum. We actually get very much heavier when we're traveling at 6 to 70 miles per hour. Does our mass change when, depending on the speed that we're traveling at? Our weight is the same mass. It's the same mass, and do we lose mass? Maybe we lose some mass too, or gain some mass. So you want to have a controlled cabin that would protect the astronauts enough that the shocks to their system are minimized to the point that they will not go beyond recovery, that they can recover after they come out of that given a certain amount of time. And that can be done. That can be done. the way the space shuttle used to take off, it was not that you know big of a impulse on the astronauts. That impulse will be tearing ligaments and stuff like that, weakening them. Then the energy of the astronaut has to go to repair that. So their fighting capabilities and their energies are going to damages that are done to them that could have been out of the equation by engineering.